Hey, great that you're here. It's Moritz Wobith. And if you don't know who I am, I grew up the sales team of a now $100 million valuated startup and already generated a sales pipeline for our clients worth of 20 million US dollars just in the last year alone. My goal with that channel here is to help and support B2B SaaS founders to grow their startup and to grow their sales to the next level. This video today will be about offer creation. So when you have a product, when you're struggling with getting more and more clients, I will show you in this video how you can create a grand slam, a top-notch offer, and add a little bit of spice to it that you really understand how to provide value to your customers. We do that by combining several strategies from Russell Brunson to Alex Hormozi to our own experience and bring you the best offer possible. We show it the value equation formula from Alex, and we show how to create value, especially with add-ons to your product itself. Also how to quantify it and how to use it to your advantage. Let's right away jump inside. The first point here is to define what is an offer. Maybe sounds easy, but it's harder than you think. So let me take you there. First, what is an offer? An offer basically is something to convince your prospects to buy. So you can see that on Black Friday when everything is on discount. Okay, you buy because it's a great discount. So discount is one component here. That can be discount. Then a second point could be also Black Friday example, scarcity. So on Black Friday, the funny thing is, because it's just on that Friday, people go insanely crazy and don't even compare the different offers because they have the fear of missing out. So basically some kind of FOMO we want and we need to create. That FOMO is most of the time critical. So either time critical or product critical, so that you're sold out after a couple seconds. So when you have a great brand, I remember when I was younger, Supreme was a big thing back then and they sold out ASAP. So this was the time perspective, because I knew that they sold out, that they will sell out very fast. And then the second component there was that they didn't have enough products. They didn't launch enough products, and you can use that to your advantage. The third point here is what prospects actually get. So what do prospects get from you? This is the most important thing here, because if you don't have that, the both above just don't make sense. Let's dive deeper into, okay, what can you offer? Let's make you an example. You are company A. This is you. This is you. So, and you have product A. You want to sell product A to the prospect P. So you have that product, you want to sell that product to the prospect, and for that the prospect gives you money. How does it normally look? You have the product, you're reaching out to people via cold messaging, via ads, via inbound, so via your blog or something like that, and then the prospect buys. But unfortunately, that's not always the case, because most of the companies out there have a product which still needs to convince the prospect to buy. So here comes the offer into place. You still have your company A with the product A. And you still have the prospect P. So how we do that now? this product A has a specific value for the prospect P. What we want to do is we want to increase the value. We want to increase the value of the product A for the prospect P. How can we do that? This we can do with the things above here, with the discount, with FOMO, and with more value in terms of money, for example, for the product P. Let me show you an example. So this is from Russell Brunson, who founded ClickFunnels, which is an awesome software, and even more awesome is how Russell manages to create amazing offers. You have your company A and you have the prospect P. You are, for example, a B2B SaaS, which is in the financial space. What you offer here is just your product, but what has more value to the prospect? For example, you can offer an Excel business plan. If that has value for the prospect, on top of that, you could add 1 hour of free financial consultancy. On top of that, you can add basically an infinite amount of things, and then you have the great things. So product A, let's say, costs $100 per month. So this is what the prospect P gets charged. So what we want here, we want to make a number behind the things we add to the offer. So for example here, the Excel business plan has a value of $97, and the 1 hour of free consultancy has a value of $250. And then, of course, the more you add here, the more value you get. And then you make a line down here and you say, okay, you buy the product A, which is normally worth $100 a month, but you get on top additional services, additional stuff, additional software worth of X amount. So basically what you get here is 100 plus 97 plus 250. So you have here 350, you have 447 US dollars in value. And that is what the prospect P gets from that offer. But we don't charge him that 447 US dollars. So no, we charge him just the 100 US dollars from above. So prospect P, when buying product A, gets a value of 447 US dollars, but only pays your company $100. Boom. So it's very important, and I cannot stress that enough. Make your offer always so good that customers would be stupid to say no. And we can add different things, and especially for young startups, which are right away finding product market fit. In the beginning, start very lean. Just go with that here. Try and sell your product. If you sell your product already, just with the product itself, with nothing else, then that's amazing. Most likely that will not work. Then in the next iteration step, add more things, add more value. We are here as founders to create value. So think about that the next time and go through it and give everything you put in the offer a value. So you see here, Excel business plan, 97 US dollars, 1 hour of free financial consultancy, 250 US dollars. So here we create real value. And if you don't know how to create that value and how to price something, just look on the internet about similar things, or just give it a number. To be honest, here it just counts that the prospect P here has an increase in value, and the more value he receives for the least amount of time or the least amount of money he needs to spend with your company, the more likely is that the prospect P will be a paying customer. And to take things further, to get a better understanding of how offer creation works, I want to take you with me up here. So what I got you here is a screenshot. This is a screenshot from Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offer, and how the offer creation here works. We are on two different paths. We are here above the line and beyond the line. What we have here, value is created when we have the dream outcome here, and we multiply it with the perceived likelihood of achievement. So what does it mean? What you sell the prospect is never your product. You sell the prospect a way to get from point A to point B, because the prospect is struggling here to get from A to B. And your task as a founder, when you create that offer, when you create that product, is to help people from get to A to B. So we are always selling the dream outcome, what Hormozi says here. And then we multiply it with the perceived likelihood of achievement. So when you have a software let's still be in the financial space. So you have a software which saves tax. Let's say that. So the dream outcome is that people with using that software can save 25% of their tax paid compared to their last year. And then with that software, we can increase the likelihood. So what we can do here is we have, on the one hand side, we have testimonials, which then show me, okay, that works. Secondly, the software is top notch and really can cut the cost by that. On the third point, we could have special consultancy, so one-on-one consultancy, that we really make that happen, and so on and so on. So then this is that part here, which comes below here. So this is all improving the perceived likelihood of achievement. And then when we get them closer to the dream outcome, this part increases value. Of course, there's also a bummer, because this here below the line might be your bottleneck right now. Here, the value gets reduced by a pretty high rate by the time multiplied with the effort required. So let's be still in the financial space with the software which reduces your tax rate. When the prospect needs to put in a lot of time and a lot of effort, because the software is very hard to use, you can make lots of mistakes, you need to apply for different governmental grants, so on, just as an example. Then this part here is decreasing value. So let's bring that up with some numbers. I know it's hard with numbers here, but let's give it a try. So we have a dream outcome. This is 100,000, 100K US dollars in tax savings, let's say. Perceived likelihood of achievement. Here we have 1, 2, let's say 3 times 3x is our likelihood of achievement. Time required, so let's say time required 10 hours times effort. How should we do that effort? 5x. We have 300 divided by 50. So this is 6. So basically how that works. So the more you get here, the better it is. The less you get here, the better it is. So we can play around with the variables. And whenever you add something new to your offer, when you increase the value of your offer, then you increase this part. when you reduce the effort you put in, when the software is difficult or when the time required is insanely high, then this will increase. We don't want that this increase. We want that this one here increases. And if you look at that for your business, if you really take care of the offer creation, of the value we provide for your customers, then you will get a grand slam, a top-notch offer where people cannot say no. And the great thing about those things here, those things you add to your offer don't need to be expensive. They can cost time, they can cost effort. But for example, in an Excel business plan or something like that, you make it one time and you can profit in the long term. And always when you create those things, look deeper in the market and think, okay, what software is the prospect using? Where are they spending money? Where are they losing money? And then put that inside here. Show them that you value them. Because if you show them that you value them, not only their time, also their money, definitely, then they will value you. And they will not purchase only for 1 month. They will purchase for a very long time and be very good customers for you. And now it's go time. Take a piece of paper, write down your current offer, what you're offering right now to your prospects, to your customers. And then below that, write down all the things which you think could be valuable. And then in the third step, give it a number. Like how much do you think it's worth it? Then sum that number up. Make a line below and tell the customer what he can get from your offer. So this is the first step. This is an iteration, in an iterative process. Do it. Do the work. Don't just watch that video now. Take the action. Otherwise, no one can help you. Take the action. And in case you still need more clients after that, after creating a top-notch offer, we are there for you. There's a link down below. If you click it, you will come to a funnel page. You just want to be completely transparent. The goal of that funnel is that you book a meeting with me or one of our team members. And also, if you don't click the link, no worries. Just wanted to tell you in case you're struggling with getting more clients for your B2B SaaS company. I hope you liked that video. If you liked it, there's a button for that. Smash it and let me know in the comments what you thought about the video. And if you have any more questions, I'm very happy to read through them. And now I wish you a wonderful day, a blessed day, and a great, successful week. See you in the next video, which should be up here or up here. I never know with YouTube.